Hey everyone, Genghis here with a new Rock to the Top video. Now, first of all, a couple of things. I'm sorry if this video isn't normally as good as the others are, but 9.14, 13, whatever, just came out. And I want to record this video before I download the new patch and can't play the replay anymore. Second, I'm not showing you the beginning of the replay for the first time, because in all honesty, I was playing really shit, and I lost like most of my HP in exchange of 1.5k or something damage. So to give you a quick overview of what's going on, that Type 61 seems to be a decent player on my team. I'm playing with that mod, so yeah. He's capping. We still got a couple of tanks around here, but in all honesty, that 62A is gonna die. And yeah, we got a 90, a Fach, a T54. Oh, and myself. Oh, they still have a 50B, an I7, a T57, an E3, a 110, not 110, T10, IS8, T54, and a T34. I only have 2 shells left because I was shooting the I7 when he was crossing here not long ago. And I saw the 50B and 57 turning around on the minimap, going back to decap. So I'm gonna try and intercept them to get some damage into them. So I go and miss my shot, which is kind of bad. I only have 1 shot left and I'm scared of 57 coming around, so I'm going back slowly. Then he arrives, I snapshot the 50B. I'm gonna pretend I'm still loaded here, because I don't want them to rush too fast. 50B helps us out a bit by shooting the 57, but the 57 just yelled us forward, so I decided to run away. I get unspotted and I'm gonna just go around and try and surprise those guys in the back, but then I get spotted by the E3 over there, so I slow down a bit before going again. However, I see them both over there, so I know I can come here, take out the 50B, and try and see what I can do. I'm really low on HP, as you probably noticed, so I have to play pretty careful. I meet the 110, I fuck off my first shot, which means I cannot clip him. 9 times 2 still. I am. I get really lucky and bounce a shell from the T57. I'm down to a 1 shot and I'm on reload, and my team just died. Great. Now in this kind of situation, if you still want to have a chance of winning, T10 misses me. Wait. Before everyone in chat is going to be like, yeah, Genghis, you only won because you're lucky, blah 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 blah. Because, spoiler alert, I won, okay? Yes, I definitely did get lucky. 57 bouncing me definitely is lucky, and I should have died. Just to give you one example. T10 missing me was, I guess, kind of lucky because I wasn't actually spotted, so it was a snapshot from him. But, you know. What I'm going to show you here, how to carry an endgame situation like this, is in my opinion the best recipe. However, it's not a 100% guarantee that you're going to be able to carry a game, you know. It's not like I'm playing Arty and you click and you do damage. It's trying to carry when you're 1 shot in a bat shot against 4 tanks. Now, as far as I know, the 57 is a 1 or 2 shot, like 430, something like that. The T10 is a 3 shot. The E3 is a 1 shot, I think. And I remember the i7 being on 1100 or 200 HP. Now, in this kind of situation, what's important? Obviously, keep running. Don't just hide, because then the enemies are just gonna go cap, which is not that great in the end. I got spotted by the T10 there, which kind of sucks. Always move in a direction when you're spotted, and as soon as you're unspotted, aka when the enemy is unspotted since someone else is spotting them, move in any other direction. Literally, it's that easy. Just never be predictable. 3090 is saying 6 minutes. I really don't know what he means with that. Like, I should hide in a corner for 6 minutes and hope that you're stupid to cap at half of that time? I don't know. I just don't know. But, yeah, I mean, hiding is not really an option. They can get in cap easily. So what I have to do is try and get in at least single shots of damage here and there by waiting on corners, which they are obviously going to go around, and or you know, likely to go around, and get it damaged that way. So yeah, and by the way, the Type 61 is also a viewer of mine because he was writing that at the beginning of the game, which explains some stuff later on, I think, in chat. I'm gonna drive around. By driving like this, I'm going to spot all the allies to my base, so I know no one is very close to entering our base yet, unless they take some really weird paths, which is pretty useful. And I'm gonna get to what I think is a very good position. Over here, I got some cover, and I got vision of this line, which is, well, actually, I got vision from here to all the way here. The only place I could cross into our base unspotted right now is over the entire beach, which definitely for the E3 is not something he's likely to do. For the 57 either. The T10 might be chasing me down there and then getting into our base that way, but yeah, it gives me a really nice vision, and I'm able to take out the E3. I get spotted, so I'm gonna go back, even though I want to go forwards. Obviously, until I figure I'm unspotted. I'm gonna take a detour? I don't quite remember. Okay, I'm gonna take a slight detour. But yeah, I mean, it's the same idea. Drive in one direction, and then get in the other. I'm always gonna reload after I fire a shell when I don't, like, have a target in front of my nose. I think it's the correct way to go in this kind of situation, because the likelihood of you actually meeting an enemy all of a sudden is not that high. And it, would seriously suck, for example, okay, the E3 is dead, but the E3 comes around a corner, snapshots misses, and you like only have 2 shells left and you bounce them. Or something like that. And you can't rush them because they're still too far away. Just to choose one example. Now, yeah, always try getting like vision of the important places, which is, again, in my opinion, this map mainly the middle area. And also, I can use this rubble here. Now, right here, what do I do? I'm not saying this is perfect, but this is how I think it's best to do. When you get an enemy who's moving from the side, and you can shoot him and you're standing still. First of all, let's go out of sniper mode, or my vision, whatever. As you see, thanks to this rubble, which I knew was here, and I could use, I mean, I'm not, perfectly hidden or anything, but I guess something like that is correct, yeah. He doesn't see all of my tank. So the chance of him hitting me on a snapshot is actually really low, or rather low. So what I'm gonna do is, if he stops and starts aiming, I'm just gonna go back and be happy with the free damage I did. However, if he would shoot on the move, or doesn't shoot, but keeps moving, as long as he keeps moving, I'm just gonna stay here and keep shooting him. Even if that means that he might get lucky and snapshot me. Because at some point I gotta do the damage, I can't just keep running away. Luckily for me, I kind of tried baiting the shot too, I guess. He misses, I miss one shell because I'm bad. I take him out, and I reload. So that's pretty nice. And again, run. Now, they start capping right now. I was last spotted on the 1, 2, 3 line of the map. So, to T-cap, I'm going to come from the 6, 7, 8, 9, 0 lines. However, on this map, I literally, it's not a map I've played the most, and I don't think I've ever had to have an endgame carry like this on this map. So I don't actually know the positions you can T-cap from well, like on other maps I do. For example, on Abbey, you go on the balcony, you spot from the bushes. If you can't, you go down, you go down, blah blah blah. I just don't know. So I'm kind of going to go to the 7, 8, 9, 0 lines and try and figure out somewhere I can T-cap from, which doesn't seem too bad. They are 2 in cap now, as you see by the cap going up by 2 points every, I guess, second. Or wargaming second, whatever. I show you some really pro league ESL, awesome driving skills there by driving to the house, which was completely intentional to lose my speed. And there is a 57. He turns to me, and I hit him, but I bounce. But I decap because I distract. I get a critical track damage there. However, I notice he's going forwards to me. So right now I can wait on this corner and get a shot into him. He misses, and I can get a second one. Just to explain that real quick, since he's coming around the corner, well, yeah, he's obviously going to be moving, so first of all I can pre-aim because I won't be moving, and 57 accuracy on the move is really bad. If that was a 62A, or a 215B, if that was a 215B I wouldn't have peeked there most likely. But a 57 accuracy on the move is not at all the same as that on the 215B, so I decided to go for it. And I figured it's pretty tricky because he's got a 2-second interclip, I got a 2.73 second interclip, aka time between shells in the clip. And he fired after me, but I'm not quite sure if it's 0.5 seconds after me or 0.8. But I figured I have to risk it, try and get the shot in. Especially as my position was pretty damn good again, because I was hiding most of my tank behind that rubble there. I managed to get him out. Now, I need 35 seconds to reload. And the cap, for those of you who don't know, it's actually not 1 second, 1 point. There is 100 points, and I think total time for capping is 2 minutes and 5 seconds or 10 seconds. Don't ask me why. So I actually have more than the time I need to be able to decap. I'm looking around and I figure the I-7 to not have been spotted yet has to be behind that house there, which is also the smart place to cap. And in all honesty, again, the 57 should have been standing behind there and they would have probably won. And this is a pretty good position because again I have some rubble which hides me. And what? That I-7 actually one shot. Okay, I managed to go around, he's not aiming at me and I take him out. So yeah, pretty nice game. For these kind of endgame carries, what's important to have, mainly, especially in these kind of maps, is first of all mobility, and second of all, actually armor, and then an autoloader. I mean, autoloader is always awesome in endgame carries, but autoloaders are really awesome in endgame carries when you got HP, because, you know, you take a shot, you kill someone. You take a shot, you put 3 and you kill someone. When you're a one-shot, I think it would actually have been preferred to be in, let's say, 62A. Because this map has so many hold down positions. I mean, just right here, you can go here, you can side skip here, kind of hold down, you can go hold down there, and so on, and so on. Which would make that carry just as possible. Yeah, I hope I kind of showed you something. I think it was a pretty good play at the end of me. I'm not going to show you the post-game results. I did only 4.6 or something K damage and my 6 kills. And obviously, defender medal amount of decap points, probably around 100. But hope you enjoyed it and enjoy the next patch, and I should be uploading some Tier 10 Clan Wars pretty soon too. Thanks for watching.